Yeah, good evening all. So before I start, and sorry for the delay, I had some problem with the network and the connection, right? So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear or not, right? Before I start?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Fine. So everyone try to confirm, the other guys.
Yes,
Hi,
yes.
sir, your voice is clear.
Fine, okay. So in the last class, just I was discussing how exactly a variable is defined in Python. So I was discussing 4 cases, right? 1 second. Case 1. Try to answer everyone. I want the sessions to be interactive. So whenever you define a variable, right, internally one object gets created with value 10 going to occupy some address. The address is stored by x, given by x. Print x means it goes to this address and prints the content, that is 10. Print id of x means prints the address. Type of x means what value you have assigned to it, what value you have assigned. So it will be like integer type. What value you have assigned to x. If you are assigning integer value, it will be integer type. If you're assigning a float value, float type, right? Case 2. X equal to 10, y equal to 20. Try to answer how many objects gets created internally, right?
So,
2 objects, right? For 10, one object gets created. For 21 object gets created. 2 objects with 2 different values with 2 different addresses. Two different values, so here x equal to 10, y equal to 20, 2 different values, 2 different variables with 2 different values, then 2 different objects gets created with 2 different addresses, right? Now observe this case 3. Observe this case 3, right? Yes. If x value is 10, y value is 10, right? If x is 10, y is 10, right? Then how many objects gets created internally? Try to answer.
Only one, sir.
Only one object gets created, right? Only one object gets created. It's going to have some address. The address is given to x. Before creating object for y, first it checks any object with value 10 is already available or not. If available, the same address is given to y. X value is 10, y value is 10, z value is 10. Don't think like 3 objects gets created. Only one object with value 10 gets created. Its address is given to x, y, and z. Now observe this case 4 once. Case 4. For example, case 4. X equal to 10, x equal to 20. X equal to 10 and x equal to 20, right? How many objects? For 10, one object gets, how many objects here? Yes.
true, sir.
For this, one object gets created. For x equal to 20, also one object gets created. The address is given to this, right? Yes. So here, whenever I say print x, it always prints the latest value. That is what? 20.
20.
Yeah, print address of x, the address of 20, right? 4090. So what happens to the previous object? Try to answer. What happens to the previous object of 10?
It becomes 0.
So it is going to get removed by the garbage collector. It is going to get removed. So I'll just show you all these the four cases, right, practically now. So whenever we install Python, right, whenever we install Python, go to this start programs, Python 3.10. Ideally Python 3.10, right? Yes. File, new file. So if you want to increase or decrease the font, right, options, configure ideally. So here, if you want to increase or decrease the font face. Okay. File, new file, right? So here, the comment in Python starts with hash. It's not executable. Just case one, right? Case one. Defining a variable, right? X equal to 10. Whenever I'm saying like x equal to 10, right? Print x prints the content. Print x prints the content. ID of x prints the address, right? Print address of x. The address of x means where exactly it is stored. Type of x means the data type of x. Type of x is going to be integer type. Type of x. Type of x is integer, right? Yes. So I created a separate folder in the last class, Python 7 p.m. batch, right? Yes. Python 7 p.m. batch. Here I'm saving it into one.py, right? run module. Print x means 10. Its address. Its type. Type is what type? Integer type, right? Yes. Okay. Case 2, file, new file. Defining two different variables. Defining two different variables with two different values. Two different variables with two different values. Then how many objects gets created? Two different variables with two different values. Then two different objects gets created. Two different objects gets created. Two different objects gets created. Two different objects gets created with two different addresses, right? Defining two different variables with two different values, then two different objects gets created with two different addresses. X value is 10. X is 10. Y equal to, see that X value is 10, Y value is 20. Now try to say. Print X, it prints the text content. Print address of X, prints the address of X, where exactly it is stored. And type of X means the data type of X. Type of, okay, int2.py. Any name.py extension. Similarly for Y, also repeat these three statements. Print X, address of X, type of X. Print Y, address of Y and type of Y. Print Y, address of Y and type of Y, right? Yes. Okay. Can you please answer the address of X and address of Y? Is it going to be the same or different? Address of X and address of Y.
Different.
Different.
Different, right? It should be different because the contents are different, different objects with different addresses, right? Run module, right? Yes. 10, 20. The addresses are like this. Address and this addresses are like this, right? Both are integers. X value is 10, X value is okay, Y is 20, right? Two different values, two different addresses, right? Yes. Observe, I'll just copy this. Okay, case 3. Next is case 3, right? File, new file. Observe this case 3. Defining, observe, defining two different variables with same values, two different variables with same values. Then defining two different variables with same values, then only one object, gets created. And its address is returned. And its address is returned to both the variables. Defining two different variables with same values, then only one object gets created and its address is returned to both the variables. Two different variables with same values, then only one object gets created and its address is returned to both. If x value 10, y value is 10, right? Now can you please answer the address of x and address of y, is it going to be the same or different?
Same.
Same, right? The
Yes.
same address, because the contents are same, only one object, only one address, right? Observe this, whether it is returning the same address or not. Address and address both are same, right? Same address. X is 10, y is okay, fine. So run, okay, run once again, check this, right? So the address is same, right? This 10, its address, this 10 and its address. See, the address of both that x and y are same. The content is same, the address is same, the data types are same, right? Fine. Answer. Case 4, right? Case 4, x is 10, y is 10, right? X is 10 and x is 20. Just 1 second, I need to change this. Case 4, defining two variables with same names, right? Defining two variables with same name. With same name, but with different values, right? Define two variables with same name, but with different values. Then two variables with same name but with different values, then two different objects gets created. Two different objects gets created. And the previous one gets removed. Two variables with same name, but then two different objects gets created, and the previous one gets removed, right? And the previous one gets removed. So x is 10, x is 20. Print x. What is the print x value it is going to print? Try to answer. What is x value?
20.
20. It always prints the latest value, right? Address of x, address of 20. Type of x, okay. Data type is integer type, right? Okay. Int 4, right? Int 4 dot py. So it always prints that latest value, right? Its address and it's okay, fine. Now, any queries in these four cases? Anyone? I showed you all these four cases. Right? Any query in these four cases? Okay. Now,
Sir,
yeah, go ahead.
sir, have you said that y variable is equal to float?
Yeah, and come back to the float data type, but go back to this case 3, everyone. X equal to 10, y equal to 10.0. Both are same or different? Address of x and address of y, are they same or different? Previously x is 10, y is 10. Address of x and address of y same or different now? 10, 10.
Same.
It is same, right? If I say 10.0 now.
Different.
Yeah, before you answer, right? Everyone try to answer. The type of x and the type of y. What is type of y?
Float.
Type of y is float type, right? Type of x is integer type. Two different objects. One integer object created, one float object created. So the addresses are going to be different. 10 and 10.0 are not same, right? 10 and 9.0 are not same, right? Run module. 10 and 10.0 are different. Okay, understood, right? Four cases. So now coming back to this data types, right? Data types. Data types are categorized into two: fundamental data types and collection data types. Observe, fundamental data types,
Collection data types.
collection data types, right? Yes. Fundamental data types means object holding single value. Object holding single value. Example of fundamental data types. Example of fundamental, right? X equal to 10. X equal to 10 means one object gets created. Okay. It is going to have some address. The address is given to X. Here, object to holding single value. What is that? Object to holding single value. X value is 10. Object holding single value. Collection data type. Object holding group of values, right? Object to holding group of values or set of values or batch of values. Object holding group of values, right? Okay. X equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? So here a object is created, a object is going to get created. It's the object is going to have some values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It is going to have some address. The address is given to X. Here object to holding group of values, object to holding group of values. What is that? Object holding group of values. Collection data type, right? Fundamental data type, object holding single value. Collection data type, object holding group of values. What are that various fundamental data types? Mainly 5 types. Fundamental data types are mainly are of 5 types, right? First, integer, float, Boolean, string, and complex. Integer means like age 25. Float means something in decimals, like example height 6.2. Bool something which is in the form of
True
0
or false?
Boolean values means 0 or 1, like true or false. String means something like a sequence city equal to Hyderabad, right? Yes. Complex equal to like x plus, okay, something in x plus iy, right? X plus iy means in math, general mathematics, you say x plus iy or a plus ib, right? In Python, instead of I, you use j for imaginary type, right? So I'll be discussing these fundamental data types. But before that, what are the various collections, right? 4 types of collections. Collection data types like list, tuple, set, and dictionary, right? List represented using squared bracket, tuple using like normal braces, set by using curly braces, dictionary by using curly braces, but it should have key and values, right? Key and value format. Okay. For example, list of values, how will you represent? X equal to list of 10, 20, 30, 40. Tuple of values in this way. Z equal to set of W equal to key and value name Ajay, comma age 25, right? This is key, this is value, this is key, this is value, right? Key value notations. Key value notations, right? Okay. So this will be discussing in brief list, list properties, list indexing, list slicing, list addresses, list methods, list functions, modifying a list. Okay. So a lot of discussion. Similarly for tuple properties, their indexing, their slicing, their addresses, their methods, their functions. Okay. So in this way, collection types will be discussing like more than a week. So now I'll be discussing about fundamental types. Just now I was discussing about integer 4 cases, right? Integers 4 cases. Now let me discuss about float and Boolean types. So float nothing like it's something in decimal, like float data type. x equal to 34.56. So what value you have assigned to x? What value you have assigned to x means you have assigned a float value. So print x prints the float value. Print type of x. Type of x is what type? Float type. As you have assigned a float value, type of x will be float type. Address of x, address where exactly it is stored, right? Okay. Type of x, float type. Okay. Observe this run module. What type? Float type. This is the address. Print x is this. This is what float type. This is the address of x, right? Where exactly it is stored. Okay. Boolean data type. Next is what? Boolean data type, which takes either true or false. Boolean data type. It takes either true or false. It takes either true or false. If I'm assigning an integer, type of x will be integer type. If I'm assigning a float value, type of x will be float type. If I'm assigning a Boolean value, right? If I'm assigning a Boolean value, type of x will be what? Boolean type. Print x Boolean. Type of x is going to be Boolean type. The address of x, where exactly it is stored? Yes. Run module, right? Yes. Where exactly it is stored? Print x means it prints that Boolean type, and type of x will be print x means Boolean. What type? Boolean type. And this address is what? Okay. Fine. So as you assigned a Boolean value, this type of x is Boolean type, right? Okay. Okay. Next is string type. Next is what? String. 1 second. Now observe this. Now observe this string. Next is what? String type. A string is a sequence collection of it's a sequence collection of characters. A string is a sequence collection of characters, right? Yes. Sequence collection of characters. In Python, a string is represented in Python. A string is represented using single quote, double quote, next is like triple quote. We can use any of this, right? Single, double, or triple quote. But for single line string, you go for single quote or double quote. For but multi-line strings, you go for triple quote, right? Okay. For single line, okay. For single line string, you go for single quote or double quote. For multiple lines of string, you go for triple quote. Okay. Each character of a string, is represented or accessed by a unique index, is accessed by a unique index. String supports two types of indexes. It supports two types of indexes, right? First one, forward index or positive index. So generally this index starts from left to right, starts from left side to right side. This indexing is going to starts with 0, right? Yes. Forward index or positive index. Second is what? Backward index or negative index. Backward index or negative index. Starts from right to left. Starts with -1. Starts with -1, right? Okay. Okay, starts from left to right. Okay, starts with 0. Okay. So there is a message given by this online team, right? The DURGASOFT online team. You can see the course content here. You can see the demo videos in this, right? And the total payment process. And tomorrow that link is going to change, right? You will be getting a new link for only those who got registered and enrolled, right? So you can just go through that message, and if you are supposed to send a screenshot to DURGASOFT online training @gmail.com, then only you will be getting the new link, right? Just can you see this? They have forwarded a new message, right? That is that mail ID where you are supposed to send the screenshot. If you are not forwarded the screenshot, you're supposed to fine. Okay. So a forward index or positive starts from left to right, starts with 0, right? Backward index or negative index starts from right to left, starts with the -1, starts with -1. Okay, just observe this diagram. Let's everyone try to just observe this diagram. X equal to Python. I'm saying X equal to Python. Okay, internally one object gets created for this. Internally one object gets created for this string also is Python, right? It is going to have some address. The address is given to X. Indexing, observe this indexing. Every character within the string is represented or accessed by a unique index. See 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like forward index or positive index. Forward index or positive index, right? Yes. Negative index starts from right to left. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, right? Okay. This is backward index or negative index, right? Backward index or negative index. Okay, what is the value of x of 2? Try to answer everyone. X of 2 value is what?
T.
T, right? Yes, x of t value is 2. X of -3 value?
H.
X of -3 value is what? H, right? Yes.
H. H.
X of 2 value is 2, x of -3 value is okay, fine. Fine. Now observe, I want to keep all the statements in comment. Multi-line comments. Single line comments means hash you can give, they are not executable. Multiple statements, if you want to comment it, you triple quote, end with triple quote. I'll just continue for some more 20 to 30 minutes, right? As we started a little bit late today. Fine for everyone, right? Just observe here, x equal to Python, x equal to Python, right? Okay, print x. Okay, print x means prints Python. Type of x means what type? Print a type of x. Yes, type of x is what type? String type. Type of x is string type. Address of x, where exactly it is stored? Address of x. X means Python. Type of x means string type. Address of x means where exactly it is stored, the address, right? Fine. Len of x means number of characters. Print len of x. Len of x means number of characters, right? Yes. Run module. Print x, type of x, address of x, and len of x. Len of x is 6. Number of characters within the string. Type of x is string type. Print x means this. Type of x string type. Len of x is 6. Y equal to programming. Print x plus y.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
So you were mentioned in the triple quotes above 4.
Yeah, triple quote
Here.
also can be used.
But you output you didn't get an this thing.
This one you're talking. This
Yes,
entire
sir.
thing.
Yes.
So this is a comment. Single line comment means this one not executable. Multi-lines comments means you can keep everything within the triple quote.
Yes, yes, yes. This over this triple quote we are using for only comments.
Triple quote, okay, triple quote, you can just within, you can keep everything within the triple quote, right? It is a
Yes.
comment, but if I am assigning to a variable like y, then it will be a string.
Yes.
But I'm not assigning, right?
Okay. Okay, so I got it.
Fine. So y equal to x plus 5. X plus 5 means concatenation, right? Concatenation, nothing but adding two strings. Adding two strings. First string followed by second string. Adding two strings, first string followed by the second string, right? Okay. Adding two strings, x plus y, right? Run module, right? Python programming, right? Python x plus space plus y, right? Run module, right? X plus space plus y. Okay. Now next is like file, new file. String slicing, right? String slicing. Extracting particular portion, extracting particular portion of a string. Extract of a string, extracting particular portion of a string. X equal to Python program, right? X equal to Python program, right? Extract only Python from this. Try to answer everyone. Extract only Python. Print x of, try to say x of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I should say 0 to 6, because always upper bound is excluded. Always upper bound is excluded, right? Always upper bound is excluded. 0 to 6 means up to 6, up to 0 to 5. 0, 1, 2, 4, 5. 0 to 5, right? Run module. Python. Okay. So here this is lower bound, this is upper bound. Always upper bound is excluded. 0 to 5 only. You'll get Python, right? Okay. Extract the word program. Extract the word middle portion, right? Only these 4 characters I want. PROG, right? Only these 4 characters. PROG. Only these 4 characters I want. Now print x of. Try to say everyone. Try to answer everyone. X of, right? X of. Space also takes index.
7:8.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start from 7. You wanted this 4, right? 7 I want, 8 I want, 9 I want, 10 I want. So 7 to
10.
11.
right? 11 excluded, up to 10 it will consider. If you give 10, 10 will be excluded. G, you want to get this G, right? Yes. PROG, right? Yes. Next, what happens if I give like print x of 11 to, try to answer everyone, 11 to 7 in the opposite way. 7 to 11 means okay, PROG. 11 to 7 means
Backward.
so 11 to 7. 11 to 7. 11 to 7 means you are going in the backward, right? It returns empty string. Empty string because
We have to keep negative.
always slicing in the
Backward.
forward direction. If you go in the backward direction, you will get empty string in this manner. You will get what? Empty string in this manner. PROG, right? Empty string. Empty string you got, right? Empty string. This is what empty string. Now try to say extract PROG using negative indexing. Try to say using negative indexing, everyone. Using negative index, right? Print x of, try to say using negative index. Using negative index also you can extract PROG. Using negative index also you should go in the forward direction. If you go in backward, it gives empty string. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. -7 you want, -6 you want, -5 you want, -4 you want. -7 to, yes, what is it? -7 you want, -6, -6, -5, -4. -7 to -3. -3 excluded, up to -4 it will consider, right? -7, -6, -5, -4, right? Yes. Run module. -7 to -3, right? PROG, right? Yes. So next, like extract the entire word program. Extract the entire word program. Yes. Extract the entire word program, right? Yes. You can view your responses through voice or through short panel, right? Print x of start from using positive index. You say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7 to 13. If I say m will be excluded. 7 to 14, can I say 14 index not available, excluding 14, right? Program you get. Program, right? 7 to 14. 14 excluded up to 13. Otherwise, another way of doing is print x of 7 to the remaining everything excluded, right? 7 to remaining means 7 to up to the end of the string it reads. 7 to end of the string it reads, right? Seven to end of the string. 7 to 14, right? Extract a program using negative index. Try to say anyone using negative index x of
-7 to 0.
-7 to don't use the upper. -1 means m will be excluded again. -7 to leave this upper bound. So the remaining everything it is going to read, right? It results the same output for these three, right? Yes. Program, right? Yes. Extract. Okay. For example, what if I ignore this lower bound? X of lower bound is ignored. 6 I have given. What is the output we get? Is it valid? If lower bound is ignored. Lower bound is ignored means, for example, it will read from the start of the string to 6 excluded up to 5, right? Python, it will take up to this Python, right? 6 excluded up to 5, it will consider 0 to 5. Okay, what if I ignore both lower and upper? X of lower bound is ignored, upper bound also ignored, right? What is the output I get? Run module. Entire string, right? If you're not giving this lower bound means reads from the starting. If you're not giving the upper bound, reads up to the end of the string. Similar to print x, right? Prints the entire string, prints x of 0 to remaining elements, right? X of 0 to remaining. Run module, right? Yes. Understood, right, everyone? The slicing, yes. Extracting particular portion of a string using negative index and positive index. Yes. Next, like I'll take some 15 minutes more. Like string methods. We have got like string methods, right? Yes. So 1 second. We have got string methods. First one, upper. To print in uppercase, right? To print in uppercase. X equal to Hyderabad, right? Print x dot upper. Prints total Hyderabad in uppercase, right? X and lower. To print in lower case, right? To print in uppercase, to print in lower case. X equal to Mumbai. Print x dot lower, printing that Mumbai in lower case. X dot lower, right? Observe this output once. Observe. Hyderabad. If I want to print in upper, x dot upper, you will get Hyderabad in uppercase, right? In this way. X dot lower means Mumbai was in uppercase, converting to lowercase. Mumbai in lowercase, right? Yes. Next, x equal to India. X equal to India, right? I want only the first character I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases, right? Print x dot only the first character I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases. X dot capitalize, right? Okay. Observe this. Only the first character I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases. Only I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases. What is that? Capitalize. For capitalizing portion of a string. For capitalizing the portion of a string, right? Yes. Only the first character I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases, right? Yes. Observe this output once again, India, INDIA. For example, I got a string like this. Next, observe this fourth one. X equal to good evening, Hyderabad. How many words are there in this? How many words you have got in this? 3 words, right?
Three words.
Each and every word, first character I want in uppercase. Each and every word, first character in the uppercase means G in uppercase I want. In this evening, E in uppercase, Hyderabad, H in uppercase. For that, what can I do? Title, there is a method called title. That's it. Now go and check. Run. Good evening, Hyderabad, right? Yes. G in uppercase, evening, E in uppercase, Hyderabad. So here, title, there is a method called title. For capitalizing each character, for capitalizing the first character of each word for capitalizing the first character of each word in a file. Title, right? Run module. Next, for example, if I'm taking some one more example, right? EMPS, employee names are like this. EMPS, employee names are like this. James, Ajay, Rohit, Miller, Blake. So in this way, I want each and every employee name first character in the uppercase. Each and every employee first character in the uppercase I want. Print, what is it? EMPS dot title. That's it. You can see each and every employee first character in the uppercase, right? Run module. James, sorry. Title, this bracket should be there, right? Yes. Run module. Ajay, A in uppercase. James in uppercase. Ajay, Rohit, Miller, blank. Next, we have got a method called swap. We don't need to write codings here in Python. We have got many methods available. Swap case for converting one case to another case. For converting one case to another case. For example, X equal to. For example, I got to good evening, Hyderabad. If it is in lowercase, converts to uppercase. If it is in uppercase, converts to lowercase. Swaps the case, right? X dot swap case, right? So it is in lower, it converts to upper, right? Yes. Run module. Good evening, Hyderabad. Good evening, Hyderabad, right? Okay. Next, there is a method called like replace. For replacing a portion of a string. For replacing a portion of a string, right? Yes. X equal to, I'm saying like Java is easy. Print X dot replace, right? I want to replace X dot replace what you want to replace. Java with Python, right? Java with Python. Now, yes. What is output you get for this? Try to answer. Yes. What is output you get for this?
Python is easy.
Python is easy, right? You will get only Python is easy, right? Okay. For example, like Java is easy and Java is simple. And Java is simple, right? Yes. So will it replace each and every occurrence of Java with Python, or only the first occurrence of Java with Python?
Replace it with
Every Java.
Each and every occurrence of Java with Python, right? So Python is easy, Python is simple, you will get, right? There is a query asked, right? Why? One second. Query asked by Harsha Reddy, right? So what is the method to convert only capital D in India? So in D, only this D you want in uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases, right? You are asking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct. Only that D should be in uppercase. Can anyone say how can we do that? How can we do that? No. Yes, just what somebody said, right? So here, can I say like print x dot replace, can I say small d with capital D? And you know specific run module. What is the output? In only D in uppercase, right? Remaining all in the lower case. Okay. Java is okay. Next is we have got count. To count the number of occurrences of each substring or a character, right? Yes. To count the number of occurrences of each substring or a character. For example, I'm taking a string like this. Hello, hello, hello. Print x dot count of hello, HELLO. Count of hello is what? Can anyone say what is the count of hello? Right, 3. Count of h, a single character. X dot count of h. Count of h. Count of hello is what? 3. Count of h is what? 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Run module. Next, we have got methods like this in the same manner. Strip method for removing blank spaces. For removing the blank spaces. Before and after the string, right? Before and after the string. For example, x equal to good evening. You got some blank spaces before and after the string, right? Print x comma len of x. X comma len of x. Len of x means including the blank spaces. So I want to remove the blank spaces. X dot strip. That's it. It removes the blank spaces, store the result in y and print y, right? And length of y. So that's it was string with 40, right? Now the 40 removes the blank spaces before and after the string. Now it is length is only 21. After removing the blank spaces means nearly 19 blank spaces got removed. So the length is what? 21, right? Removes the blank spaces before and after only, not in the middle of the string. Here, good evening, Hyderabad is there. Between this, in the middle, it won't remove the blank spaces, only before and the end of the string, right? Yes. Okay. Strip method, right? And next, like we have got a method, right? Find. To check whether a keyword, whether to check whether a substring is available or not. To check whether a if found, right, it returns the first character index position of the substring. Else it returns -1. Else it returns -1, right? If found, it returns the first character index position of the substring. Else it returns -1. For example, x equal to Python is easier than Java. Python is easier. To check whether this x dot find for Java, whether it is available or not. X dot find for Java, right? Find for Java, right? Find for Java means if Java is available, the first character J index position it will be returning, right? It returns. So what is the index value of J? It returns what? 22. It returns the index value of J, that is what? 22. Java is found. It's where it is available means it's index 22, right? For example, x dot find of Hadoop. Hadoop is not available, right? So it returns -1. It should return what? -1, right? It is not available, right? Yes. -1. If available, it will return the index. If not available, it returns -1. Just I take 5 minutes more. So some more methods like a split method, right? Split method. If we split a string, right, we get a list. If we split a string, we get a list. I am saying. If we split a string, we get a list. X equal to, for example, good evening, Hyderabad. We have got what? Good evening, Hyderabad, right? Okay. X dot split based on space. Based on space, I want to split. Between the words, space is there, right? If I if I split a line, I'll get words, right? If I split this line based on space, I'll get 3 words. So what is why? list of three words, list of three strings, print y comma type of y, right? Type of y is what type? Type of y is what type? List type. List of, if I split this line, I'll get list of three words, three strings. I want to print only Hyderabad from this. Zero index. Okay, just observe this. You will get a list of three words. You got list of three words, right? 0, 1, 2. 0 index, 1 index, 2 index. 2 index, right? Hyderabad. 0 index, 1 index, 2. I want to print only Hyderabad. Y of 0, y of 1, y of 2. Y of 2, right? Yes. Run module. Now, one more example, you see, like employee details like this. Employee ID is 101. Employee name is James. His salary like 90,000 and his designation like manager. I want to print his name and designation. How to print his name and designation? emp dot split first. If I split this line based on comma this time, previously space, this time comma. Between the words you have got comma. Split this line based on comma. You will get a list of 4 words. Store it in y. You got a list of 4 words. Print y comma type of y. Type of y will be list type. You got list of 4 words. From that 4 words, which words you want? Second and fourth. What is that? Second and fourth, right? 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index. Y of 1 and y of 3. That's it. Print y of 1 and y of 3, right? Y of 1 comma y of 3, right? Yes. Run module, right? Yes. James manager, right? Yes. Understood, right, everyone? Any queries in this string methods? Anyone? String methods. Yeah. Still, we have got a lot more discussion on this strings, right? String functions, string special characters, right? Okay. Any queries you have got as part of today's session? I was just discussing about the fundamental data types, integer, the 4 cases I was showing you practically, right? What happens to integers, floats, boolean, strings, string indexing, slicing, right? Slicing particular portion of a string methods. Still, we have got like string functions and string special characters that we'll be discussing tomorrow, right? As discussed, right? Tomorrow the link is going to be changed, right? And the only for those who got enrolled, who got registered, the link is will be forwarded to that. You will be getting that link to your mail IDs. Tomorrow, as the class will be at 8 o'clock, as I said the previous session, right? For the first 5-6 days, it will be at 7 p.m. Later, it will be at 8 o'clock, right? Tomorrow, the class is going to be at 8 p.m., right?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, may I know if you start next batch? I mean, after 1 week or next month, new batch. By you?
Wait, what time you are talking?
No, sir. I want to take morning section classes.
Mhm.
You are able to take next batch within after 15 days, after 1 month.
Yes, yes. Will be taken
May I know the dates?
after 2 weeks like that, mostly like at 7 o'clock in that. But
Morning
it will be
or
like
night?
morning. If you want, you are not able to attend in the evenings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So morning since somewhere at 7 o'clock it will be okay. after from 2 weeks from here, or like 15 days from here, somewhere like.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay. The morning section, the next batch will be start by you on which day, sir?
Data we cannot, still it is not fixed, but there will be a morning batch, not now. It takes more than 15 days.
Okay, sir. It will be available in a website.
Yeah, in the website it will be available. Right.
Okay. Sir, I have another query
So one
regarding
thing,
you can.
so one thing, so previously also the students who gets registered, right? Who gets registered can attend any of my batch of any time.
Okay, sir. Sir, you can also teach. I mean, you can teach Django.
Yeah, Django also will be started after this. Fine.
Okay.
Django batches. Okay, fine. Okay, WhatsApp group. Some of them are asking for WhatsApp group, right? Yes. Tomorrow I will forward you that link when the WhatsApp group will be created. Okay. Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Sheikh. Yes. Tomorrow I will forward you that link. Tomorrow that link group will be formed, right? One from those who have got enrolled, those who got registered, right? From that we will form it. Okay, fine. What is that?
Sir, actually, I am from network background.
Yes.
Will you be introducing the network module, how to write a program like this also in this training?
So I'll be discussing some of the models related to different domains. I said some models related to databases, some models related to data science, some related to OS, some related to big data.
Yeah, that is what I am asking. If is there any, you will introduce the network module also. This.
Network model at the last I'll be saying one, right?
Okay.
Okay. Fine. There's still any other queries? Anyone, right? Okay. So this
Sir,
whatever.
can I ask one thing?
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, previously until January 25th, we had a class at 8 p.m. Night every day.
Hello.
8 p.m. class, sir.
No. You talk about, okay. You have already got a mail, I think, right? Did we check your mail?
Yes, sir. Only 8 p.m. mail I
Go.
got, but is the scheduling timing changed?
You talk about you are in the 8 p.m. batch, then why you are attending in the 7 p.m., right?
No, sir. 8 p.m. only. When I attended 8 p.m. class, it was not starting.
It was? Okay.
అంటే మీరు లేరు కదా 8 p.m. batch I means I joined, sir, but it is saying that it is not started.
Tomorrow you got a mail. You can check your mail, right?
Yes, sir. In that mail, every day is scheduled at 8 p.m. only.
No. Tomorrow you can join, right? With that, tomorrow you join at 8 p.m. once.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if I want to get to contact you and query number starting with 92. Query number, sir. I mean contact number starting with the 92. If I contact them, they can say when your new batches is started by you. I can get the information from them, sir.
Morning batches you are talking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, you can contact them, right? Be in contact with them, right?
Okay. I mean, you can teach Python plus Django.
Yes. Python, Django, full stack.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so we're running out of time, right? So I'm stopping here. We'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow the class will be at 8 o'clock, right? The class will be at 8 o'clock, 8 to 9. Okay, fine. You'll get the link. You can, with that link, you can join that class, right? Yes. Fine.
We have to confirm to the front desk by tomorrow.
Yeah, you are supposed to, yes, front desk. You can, after the payments done, right? They will be forwarding you the link to you. After your payment is done, the screenshot you need to forward to DURGASOFT online training at gmail.com, right? So if you forget, right? If you forget to forward that, okay, everyone try to forward the screenshot of your payment, right, to the DURGASOFT online training. Fine. Like in the last previous batches, some of them were unable to do as they didn't get the link. They will be some problem for, that's why I was saying you, right? Fine. Okay, fine. Tomorrow, okay, for only those who got registered, who got enrolled, the link is will be forwarded, so you can go with that process, right? So tomorrow we'll meet with the continuation of this string functions and string special characters, the other things, right? Input and output statements in Python, right? So I'm stopping here. We'll continue tomorrow. Fine. So WhatsApp group, you can will be, once you got registered and enrolled, right? Tomorrow only the WhatsApp group will be created, okay, for technical discussion.